Oh, hey, welcome to this place right underneath the car with me. I'm about to change the oil on my 2019 STi, so I figured we could do this together. I'm about to take my son mountain bike riding, so let's just do this as quickly as possible. All right, so let's make our way towards underneath the driver's side undercarriage. So we're gonna first have to remove this bolt, and then if we slide down, looks like there are no other clips right here. Keep going, and there's gonna be another bolt right there on the other side. So let's just get to it and remove some of these bolts. So just in case you were wondering, I'm using a 12mm to get some of these bigger bolts. I think there's 3 of them that are gonna have to be removed. So we already got 2 in the front, so this is the 3rd one. Okay, now let's try to get this clip out. As you can see, I've already damaged it quite a few times, but it's pretty simple once you've taken it out more than once. So that one is out on this side, giving us access to the plastic here. Now we're going to work our way inwards right there. Okay, next up is this clip right here. And now we're going to work our way up because there's one more clip up there. So I'm going to try to awkwardly remove this clip so that you guys can see it. But it's this one right here. And as soon as you do, this whole thing will drop slightly, so make sure to catch it. Actually, I'm just going to put this screw that's in the middle back in ever so slightly just to hold this up. I always do this every single time. But there it is. And now this thing is being held in place for the most part up until we remove the other side. And then we can just take that out once we remove a couple of the clips back here as well. The other side is pretty much the exact same process, so I'm just going to take these out real quick. Now that all of that is out, we're just going to have to remove a couple of these clips from back here. So they just slide out. Look like that. Go from the other side. So now it's time to remove that final bolt that we put back in there and drop the whole plastic down. So we did all of that just so we can get to this oil filter right there. The WRX, so much better design. The oil filter's up top. You don't have to do all this kind of craziness. Nope, this one's right there. And then the drain plug, oil drain plug right there. So we're gonna have to remove that one first, let it drain the oil, and then remove the filter, remove any kind of remaining oil from there, put the filter back on, put the drain plug back on, fill it up, start it up, and we're good to go. So we'll be using a 17mm socket to remove the drain plug. And now that the oil is pretty much out, I'm going to put a new crush ring on the plug itself. I'm assuming the flat end goes towards the flat edge, and then screw this in by hand. Time to tighten it down. About right there. You'll just feel it. I mean, don't over tighten, don't under tighten. Now we move towards the oil filter, or for whatever reason, I just always somehow manage to over tighten these things. So I have to use my tool. Otherwise, I won't be able to do this by hand. And the tool is just that. Time to put the new OEM filter back into place. Put a little bit of oil around there so that it's a little bit easier to remove next time, even though it won't be. And normally I just hand tighten this. Now that that's finished, I'm not going to be putting back the plastic just yet underneath. I want to make sure that it's not leaking anywhere, but I'm going to remove the dipstick and the oil cap, and then fill it up with 4.5 quarts. This time I decided I'm going to give Valvoline 5W30 fully synthetic motor oil a shot, just because Subaru oil is super expensive. It comes only 4 quarts, so you have to buy 2 of those jugs if you want to get it changed, or you have to go to the dealership to get them to change it. And for whatever reason, the engine is just burning an insane amount of oil, and everybody's been recommending this, so I'm gonna give it a shot, see how it goes. So since I changed the oil filter, I'm gonna have to put in the full 4.5 quarts of this fully synthetic oil in there. Well, half a quart of this oil is just going to be wasted, because we're going to fill this back up and take it to get recycled. So now it's time to put this plastic piece underneath. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with this middle back bolt. As soon as that one's screwed in, I'm going to clip the back pieces in, and then these front pieces on both sides also have clips that are going to go in. And when all that's in there, it's pretty much going to be stationary. Then I'm going to work my way and add the front 2 bolts. You know, not tighten it all the way, just because you need adjustability. And I'm gonna add the clips that are required on both sides. I believe it's right there, and up here, one of these, and we'll be good. And that's it. That's how you change the oil on a 2019 STi. I'm sure the same procedure applies to 2015 through 2021 models. And now that that's done, I can take my son mountain biking. So I'll see you guys next time.